What's up, family? My third time making this video. Um, Phone want to keep acting up on me. It is what it is. I want to have a real heart-to-heart conversation with you guys today um, about something personal for me, something deep. Um, Last couple months, I've been in this thing where it seems as though I've been pulling back, like withdrawing, and not giving out as much of my energy as I was in the past. And now it's like pulling back even more, and going dark almost. And it's not that I'm depressed. It's not that things are bad, something's wrong. It's none of that, right? But I was laying in bed and I've been contemplating this, thinking about it for like a few weeks now. It's like, what the heck is going on? What is it? What is it? And it's like, I know I'm not depressed. What is it? And just talking, just man, what the heck? And so as I was laying in bed, excuse me, prior to going to bed, I was in my meditation room and I was inspired to change it around somewhat, and to bring in a couple of things and to move some things around. And so, up in the back corner up there, I think I'm pointing to it right there. It's a picture of Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall is the most influential person in my life. Um, to me, Manly P. Hall is, without a shadow of a doubt, the most wisest, insightful, intelligent, intellectual person in modern history, if not since Solomon time frame. And I know there's been a lot of people that's walked the planet that's been, wise and all that other stuff, but yeah, no. Um, and so but he's influenced my life. He's had a major impact on my life, on my growth and development. On this first shelf up here is a bunch of audio CDs, over 150 hours of audio CDs of his lectures. On a thumb drive, I have another 250, 300 hours of lectures of him. Um, well over 100 books and pamphlets of his. This is how you spell his name, Manly P. Hall. At the age of 27, he wrote this book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages. I want you to see how thick this book is. Well over 700 pages. The Secret Teaching of All Ages. At 27. He also wrote a follow-up to that, The Lectures on Ancient Philosophy. He's written a lot of different things, and he talks about a lot of different things. But at 27, he had that book published. I want to say at 18, he was traveling the world, giving lectures to kings, to queens, to presidents, to world leaders. He was doing that at 18 and in his early 20s. That's how wise, that's how insightful this man is. That the world leaders was calling this young man to come talk to them. What's that got to do with me? Last night, I was laying in bed, and I was trying to understand, man, what place, where am I at? What's going on with me? And I've been feeling this for like a couple months now. And I heard, be like nature. I'm like, huh? Something else said, well, same voice, you are nature. And I couldn't understand that. What are you talking about? And it's just my facial expression I just did, and that's me. That's what I did last night. It's like, what are you talking about? Nature. We are nature. There's a season for everything. There's a season for everything. There's spring, summer, fall, winter. If you don't understand the seasons, if you don't operate the way that you're supposed to operate within that season, you're going to burn out. You're going to burn out. You can't run hard all year long. You can't give all year long. That's not how nature works. Spring, everything's come to fruition. The flowers blossom, the trees blossom, the leaves, vegetables, everything's alive. Spring. Summer, everything's full force. Fall, things starts to pull back. They start declining. Winter, they reinvent themselves. They rest. They rejuvenate. Why? Because they know the spring is coming. And in spring, they got to start producing again. So in winter, they take that time off to replenish, to get stronger, to get more energy. And this is what we must do. What's that got to do with Manly P. Hall and all his books and pamphlets and lectures that I've listened to and studied? For the longest time, I've had this problem where I wanted to be understood. And it bothered me that people couldn't understand me. It bothered me that people misunderstood me and they misinterpreted my intentions. That bothered me to my core. So many times to where I got to the point, it's like, man, I'm not trying to help nobody anymore, man. Forget these people, bonk them. They can figure it out on their own, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But that's not who I am at my core. At my core, I'm loving. At my core, I'm giving. At my core, I'm helpful. And that's what I have to do. But for the last couple of months, I saw myself distancing myself somewhat. Giving, but not giving near as much. And it bothered me that I sit back and it's like, man, how come people don't understand me? How come, what the heck? And sometimes, for as much as I've studied, as much as I've learned, I'm kind of slow. I'm kind of dense sometimes, So please forgive me. But last night, man, I had this major epiphany. Boom, it hit me. It's like, Elijah, people can't understand you. A lot of people can't understand you. They're not going to understand you. People are going to misinterpret you. People are going to misunderstand you and all that other stuff. And sometimes it's on purpose. But you can't get mad at them. I'm like, what? Elijah, everybody haven't listened to 500 something hours of Manly P. Hall lectures. Everybody hasn't read all his books and manuscripts and pamphlets. Down there at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it. It's my books, my martial art books, the philosophy and the actual process. It's like everybody hasn't read, everybody hasn't studied what you studied. You have over 800 books in your library. You studied philosophy, history, religion, psychology. You study so much. How can you expect people to understand where you're coming from if they haven't studied near as much as what you have? It's going to be intimidating to some people. Some people are going to be threatened by what you know. But you can't allow that to stop you. You can't allow that to bother you. The crazy thing about life is that no matter where we're at on our spiritual journey, there's always going to be those people that know more than us and those people that know less than us. And a lot of times, the people that know less than us will tear us down and call us arrogant and narcissistic and all this other stuff. Why? Because they're threatened by our knowledge. They're threatened by our wisdom, our insight. And so if they could get us to stop being who we are and to dumb ourselves down, now there's no longer threatened. Now there's no need for them to be intimidated. Even though there's not a need for them to be intimidated in the first place, but that's their issue. But often we allow other people's issue to become our issue. Because we want to be accepted, we'll dumb ourselves down just to be accepted by people that aren't on our path, that aren't on our level of spirituality, of awareness. Just because we have a longing desire of being loved and embraced and accepted. And the crazy thing is, even though you dumb yourself down, you're still not loved. You're still not appreciated. You're still not embraced for who you are by those individuals. Nothing you do is going to change their perception of you. Nothing. We have to stop dimming our light. We have to stop dumbing ourselves down to be appreciated, to be embraced by others. Because they're never going to appreciate you. They're never going to validate you. They're never going to embrace what you are, who you are, what you bring to the table because of their own issues. However, there are those that are drawn to your light. There are those that are drawn to who you are. And it's your job, your responsibility to help them in whatever capacity that you can. Don't focus on those that don't like you. Don't focus on those that are saying you act like you all that and whoopty whoopty. Man, dismiss all of that negativity and that drama. That's to distract you from fulfilling your purpose. Your purpose is to be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, a beacon of love to all those that are drawn to you. Understand something though. Because your light is shining, you're also going to attract bugs. And what I mean by bugs is you're going to attract the haters. You're going to attract those that are trying to pull you away. Those that are trying to get you to dim your light. Those that are trying to get you to dumb yourself down. You're going to attract them too. But you can't focus on them. You have to focus on those that are coming, that want to learn. And then you have to be able to decipher or discern their intent. Because a lot of people come to you like, oh man, talk to me about this, talk to me about this, talk to me about this, what do. And they want what you got, but they don't want to go through the process. They don't want to put in the work. They want to take a shortcut. They want the shortcut. They don't want to do the work. So you have to learn how to discern their intent and not play into that game. But whatever you do, stop dumbing yourself down. Stop dimming your light. I love you guys.